Can I just say, it's so great to be back on the OG island. Let's talk about it. Yo, what is up guys, NPC here, and in today's video I am talking about Fortnite Chapter OG. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, and click subscribe for more Fortnite OG content. But other than that, let's just jump into it. So, my impressions with the Chapter 1 island for Zero Build. It is amazing. There's so many gunfights, yet it's the most fun I've had in a long time since Chapter 3 Season 2. However, there is a downside for this, as the island was originally meant for building, and you can see why there's some downsides for the island, so I'm just gonna talk about that. So yes, there's no swimming. It'll slow you down when you're at a lake or one of the other POIs that has some water, but if you land on the ocean, you basically die instantly. The other thing that is really weird is that there's no traps in Zero Build because of the whole aspect of it being no build, no traps, no nothing. I really wish that there was traps when we have porta forts, so that way we can actually trap people, but it is what it is. And yes, the other downside is that everyone's been complaining about this ever since the launch, was that there's been a very small rate of shield potions, both big and small, and instead we have giant rates of chug jugs throughout the matches. So I hope Epic can adjust that next week for the hotfix once the Chapter 6 version of the OG island comes out. But other than that, that's basically it for the downsides I have for this season so far. So let's talk about the island variations. So this week, and this week only, is the Chapter 1 Season 5 version of the map. It introduced Paradise Palms as well as the golf carts, and at the time it was actually one of the bigger updates during Fortnite's peak. So it's really refreshing to see that island again. And as this month goes by, we'll see different versions of the OG island with Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, Season 9, and Season X, with the Meteor, the Kevin Island, and Loot Lake, and there's gonna be an event that'll end Chapter 4 going to Chapter 5. Now we talk about the weapons, and the weapons, oh my god, it's so great to see all the OG weapons back in Fortnite. Well, most of them for this week, and then we'll get more for the upcoming weeks. It is honestly refreshing to see all the OG weapons back, the M4, the pump shotty, the tac shotty, and the Scar, to name a few, and the damage is basically the same as the OG, so a lot of gunfights will end quickly, way more than Call of Duty's time to kill. While it is refreshing to see all the old weapons back, I do wish that I could use the med mist and the chug splashes, but knowing that this is Chapter 1, we have to go back to basics with bandages, medkits, and shield potions. Moving right along, we have the battle pass, and this is going to be an overview as well as my impressions on this battle pass, so let's just talk about it. So starting at page 1, we have the first skin set that you'll have, which is the Spectre Knight, and I'll go into details later for the overview, but here's what we have. So starting off, we have the Spectre Knight loading screen, which is made by Pixmilk. We have the Knight's Honor Spray, and the first emote for the battle pass is the Flashback Breakdown emote. The back bling, the contrail, the pickaxe, the wrap, and the skin are fully customizable, and the Spectre Knight has her own page, so I will go into that later. So page 2, we have Lil Split, which is a mix of Lil Whip and Peely. And the first thing you'll get is the loading screen, which is made by Ian Jepson. Next we have the lobby music, which is called Welcome to the Split Show. Next we have the Nanner Basher's pickaxe, and then the fourth item is the 100 V-Bucks that you can get back after buying the battle pass. The next one after that we have the Pee-wee Whip back bling, and then the glider is called Sunday Glider, and then the last thing for this page is the Lil Split skin. So once you get the skin, you'll also get the Strawberry Lil Split style for the skin as well. And then page 3 is essentially the variation for Lil Split. And page 3 is essentially focused on the matcha style for Lil Split. So in this page, the pickaxe, the back bling, the glider, and the skin are all matcha themed. The only exception to that would be the loading screen, which is made by Gary Chu, as well as the contrail called Desert Dropper. And yes, this page also gives you another set of 100 V-Bucks. And I forgot to mention that Lil Split also has another style called Hot Fudge Lil Split, so sorry if I forgot to mention that. So page 4 is focused on Renegade Lynx, which is a mix of Renegade Raider and Lynx. And the first thing we get is the loading screen, which is made by Studio Moody. The one after that we get the Renegade Rust Cat back bling, and then we get the banner icon that is Renegade Lynx themed, and then we get her glider, which is Raiders Wayfarer. The one after that is the Raiders Return wrap. Like pages 2 and 3, this one also gives you a free set of 100 V-Bucks to redeem once you get the battle stars. And the last thing you get for this page is Renegade Lynx herself. Moving into page 5, we have the Darkstorm Renegade Lynx set. And yes, this page also gives you another 100 V-Bucks just like the previous pages beforehand. So the first thing we get is the Darkstorm Renegade Lynx loading screen. And this loading screen actually is concept art that they ended up just mashing up just to make it as a loading screen. So it's basically like the OG type of like concept art that you would have as like a loading screen. The next thing you get after that is the Renegade's Heart Eyes emoticon. And then the glider we get after is a variant of the Darkstorm Raiders Wayfarer. And then the one we get after the V-Bucks is the Doze Dab, which is a part of the Renegade Lynx set. And then the pickaxe we get after that is the Darkstorm Scratch Mark Shredder pickaxe. And then the last skin we get is the Darkstorm Renegade Lynx skin. And then the last 2 pages focuses on Omegarok, which is a mix of Omega and Ragnarok. For both pages you get 200 V-Bucks each. So it'll equal into 400 V-Bucks for the last 2 pages. The first thing we get for page 6 is the Omegarok loading screen, and the art was done by Jim Mafood. Next thing we have after that is the final Harbinger wrap. The emote you get after the V-Bucks is the Lil Longboat emote, which is also a traversal emote. The back bling we get after the emote is the Apocalypse Shroud back bling. And then after another set of V-Bucks we get the Omegarok skin for page 6. And then the last page for the battle pass is the Harbinger armor set. And so the first thing we get for this page, we have the Harbinger armor Omegarok loading screen, which is done by Ink and Clog. The next thing we get after that is the Winter's Onslaught pickaxe. The contrail we get after the last set of V-Bucks we get is the Raging Rock contrail. The glider we get afterwards is the Frostburn glider. And then the last thing we get is the Harbinger armor style for Omegarok. And that's basically it for the OG Pass rewards. So now we're just gonna jump into the bonus rewards. So the bonus rewards this season is only 2 pages, with page 1 being consisted of 7 items and page 2 being 3 items. And yes, this page also gives you another set of 200 V-Bucks. And so starting off with this page we have the Do the Split emote. The next one after the V-Bucks is the Darkstorm Renegade Rust Cat back bling style. The next one we have is the Just Desserts wrap. And then the pickaxe after the V-Bucks is the Scratch Mark Shredder style for the pickaxe. And then the last thing we get is the Magmatic Renegade Lynx style. And then page 2, unfortunately as of this video, it'll unlock in 11 days. So I will keep you guys updated on what they are. And now we can go into detail about the Spectre Knight set. And the customization for this we haven't seen since chapter 2 or chapter 3. And so within each week we can actually unlock a different helmet, a different pattern, and a different banner. So starting off with the helmets, we have the Spectre Knight helmet, which is the default one for the skin. The one that is actually available to unlock once you get the battle pass is the Royale helm variant. And the helmet is a nice throwback to the Knight skins that were in like one of the original battle passes at the time. For week 2 we get the Spider helm, and then the week after we get the Dark helm, and then the last helmet we can get for week 4 is the Ultima helm, a really nice touch to the Ultima Knight from Season X. Moving into the patterns, we get the Spectre Knight pattern, which is basically the default you get when you unlock the skin. Starting on week 2 we get the Peace variant, then on week 3 we get the Integrity pattern, and then week 4 we have the Strength pattern. And yes, I forgot to mention that the helmet also has patterns as well. So going into the helmet patterns, we have the Protector variant, the Defender variant, and the Challenger variant. And then the last thing to unlock are the banners. So the one you get instantly is the Spectre Knight banner. The one you get for this week is the Royale helm banner. Then on week 2 we get the Spider helm banner. Week 3 gives us the Dark helm banner. And then week 4 gives us the Ultimate helm banner. And that's basically all the Spectre Knight customization you can unlock for this month. The best part about the Spectre Knight is that you can actually customize the colors to actually show different colors. And there are like color variations if you want to go full out Chroma, Galaxy, and Ice for primary and secondary colors. And all 18 colors are actually available from the start when you get the OG pass. And as far as color customization, you can also customize the trim color and the crystal color for the Spectre Knight. There's also missives customization for Omegarok, whether you want to display it on blue, red, green, purple, or orange. Renegade Lynx also has her options to actually have her shades up or down, or just have the mask on. And then Low Split also has the option to have headphones on and shades on as well. And that's basically it for the OG pass. Now, as far as my thoughts on this battle pass goes, this might be one of the best battle passes because it's actually a nice refresher to not have like a collab skin in a very long time. The last time that we had an all original battle pass was at the start of chapter 2. Everything from chapter 2 season 2 onwards has been all collab, whether if it was the secret skin or a part of the battle pass. I honestly enjoy all the matchup skins that we have for this battle pass. It's really refreshing to see these than just seeing a bunch of like new skins that aren't like really appealing that much, but that's just my opinion. And now let's talk about the item shop change. So the item shop has actually been reworked to actually look like the original item shop from chapter 1. However, the downside of this is that it is going to be super FOMO throughout this month. For like a certain skin that you want to get, it'll be really hard to like get that back. So every day the item shop will change with new skins that will be only available for one day. However, if you missed out on the skins for this month, they will come back for chapter 5 when everything goes back to normal. And so during this month, you'll see brand new skins for this season, as well as the collab skins for Stranger Things. And as far as the impact of this season goes, it has actually shook up the game by so much. And by shaking it up, I mean 5 million players hopping back on into the game, going back into the OG island, whether if it's build or zero build. Like, That island is so much memorable than chapter 4 or even chapter 3. But that is my opinion. However, this is actually the best season to end chapter 4 with a bang. And that's it for the video. Let me know your comments down below on this season as well as the battle pass, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
you that shit. That shit come right here, your ambition.
Not if your ambition is to get high and watch TV.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to like the video, comment down below, click subscribe, and ring the bell for any future videos I put up on the channel.